Coach, you talked pregame just that tonight was going to be one of those energy games. Just what do you see from the energy and guys like Grayson and even Rasheer getting more time?
Yeah, I thought we had it early. Even just like the energy in the building when Booyah has a steal, and I think Grayson multiple times had the building rocking. We've talked about intent, having intent on every possession. Thought our overall intent was good for the majority of the time. We had some spells where we're gonna have to figure it out. But that's why you have a team, and some guys come back into the game with some energy. And I thought just overall our whole group, whether they were in the game or not, we just had the right mindset to play for 48 minutes because we knew that's how long it would take.
Coach, when you're looking at that play, you know, you've talked about ball movement all year, and to have Grayson and stir it first, swing it to get to Royce. Maybe just speak to what you saw on that last play and how that's been what you've been wanting as far as the ball movement.
Yeah, it's tremendous. I mean, those are hard. Like, you want to get the shot up at the last possible second, as close as you can, but you also need an advantage to get a shot up. So Grayson goes, makes an incredible pass to Colin, and then the unselfishness to swing it one more to Royce. But Royce, his play right before, you know, we had a shot, he crashed, he got a layup. Those are massive. You know, again, we talk about the possession game a lot. We knew we had to win it. We were plus whatever it was, 9, 10, 11. That's what we need. We just need those extra possessions really help us. It really fuels us. It's deflating for the other team and energizing for our group.
And just to follow up the 50-50 ball, I thought there was multiple that you guys got tonight. How big was that, do you feel?
Yeah, it's just part of that energy that we talk about. Like, we have to do – we enjoy the little things. We enjoy doing those things. We can't lose that no matter who's playing. We're missing some guys that bring energy every single night. It's our responsibility as teammates to go out and do the same. We often wonder where the energy's coming from. It can come from me. It comes from all of us. So you look inside first. I thought our bench really brought some extra juice at times when we desperately needed it.
Quick last thing, you know, when you're playing against Luka, he makes these shots that you're like, okay, that's the response to that? Because I've seen teams before just sort of like, okay, he's doing it again, and then you lose focus.
I mean, he's an incredible player. Yeah, he's hard. It's hard. We've tried to show multiple different coverages, not only in pick and roll, but then multiple bodies. But on top of it, he's an incredible passer. So you start sending multiple guys at him. He's able to spray it and get teammates involved. We decided to try to guard him as best we could, one-on-one. But everyone starts to question when some of those go in, like, are we going to stand strong? And playing one-on-one, try to get a stop. I thought down the stretch we got him off the ball. I'm not sure we got too many stops down the stretch, but we got enough.
Jordan, we talked a lot about Rasheer and his impact on the defensive end and just being disciplined with all of that. It felt like his impact in the middle court has really shifted things in your favor. What did you see from him in particular with the kind of offensive rebound, the margins there, and then obviously with Luka Doncic?
Yeah, he's taking steps for sure. It's always going to be defense first with him. He's guarding some of the, we talked about pregame, from Peyton Pritchard to Luka, that's a different type of cover. And I thought tonight he really helped us in the first half. And then even just his minutes in the second half, you're starting to feel comfortable with him out there. And I think that speaks to his growth. Our coaches do a great job, the Valley, staying with him the time that he's there. But it's him. He's owning his development of getting better. And he has to be a possession gainer for us, and that's offensive glass, and most of the time, active defensively to try to get some steals. So we mentioned there in the locker room, and the response from his team was something that not every rookie gets. So the guys are learning him and respecting him, which is what we all desperately want in this game, and he's getting it.
And then on the offensive side with Grayson, he talked a lot about his drive this season. It felt like after the barrage of threes, he didn't settle. He kept getting paint touches, which led to the game-deciding basket. How have you seen him grow with not just getting to the paint, but that decision that feels like it's the right one that gets the opportunity more?
Yeah, Steve, I think it's all of it. You can hear on the bench, and make him drive it. Not only the passing piece, I think, on his drives he's improved, but he has learned new solutions once he gets into the paint. And it's only going to get better. He knows he can beat people off the dribble because of his gravity. The way he shoots it, not only catch and shoot, but off the dribble. So he just needs to get there more. We get him there more, he's going to take the reps and use them and grow from them. That pass at the end of the game was high level with some guys and some bodies coming to him, the ability to make the pass, and then for us to make the extra one. That all starts by his, just his ability to get into the paint, which we were definitely going to there late game.
And last one for you. Also felt like he had a lot of impact at the level today. Felt like he was kind of playing a little bit of chess. I know you say he gets a license to go at times. How'd you see him just kind of read and feel the game through over the course of it?
Yeah, we've given him a license, stay in coverage. If the ball gets downhill, his ability to switch, and then it's just overall activity. I thought he just connects. I think they're even in a stretch, him and Colin, we talk a lot about their relationship. He played the whole game. He played the whole total package tonight. He didn't come out of the game for that reason. So he impacts winning, and we often forget that he's only a second-year player. So great growth in a big-time game for a young guy that's taking steps again.
Coach, can't remember seeing you do a full line change before. In a couple minutes into the third quarter, what weren't you seeing from the starters, and where do you feel like the bench picked things back up?
Yeah, it just feels repetitive. That's it. Again, we're pretty honest and transparent. We got to play better, start better in the third quarter. Thought we talked enough about it. And it's a risk, but it's only a risk if you don't believe in your teammates, and that's they know they have to come in and change the game, and then the starters help them. It gets the starters out of their own selves, out of their own feelings, to then help the guys on the floor. And I thought our team communication from those starters that did get some time on the bench was growth. That's what we need more of, and then it just feels that much better when they come back in the game ready to go. So credit to both sides, the starters and that second unit.
Then for Jalen to come back out for Grayson and not spend much time out there for the last couple of minutes, how confident are you in that relationship with him where he just understands that's what you felt was best for the team in that moment?
Yeah, he knows it. He's a basketball player. He's a high-level basketball player that's played in big-time games. He understands it. We feel for him. He's trying to develop some type of rhythm on a new team. We often forget that. Not only has he been out this many games, it's with a new team, a new system, new teammates, in a different environment. He's going to be dying to get back out there in the next game. And again, we're excited just to see him out there. We trust that the process is right, and it'll come. He just needs a little bit of time.
With Steven focusing on Oso's defense, I want to ask you about the screening particularly. You guys were able to find a few pockets in the fourth quarter. How good have you seen him get it, like that split second, like I'm moving, but it's still legal? He got a couple there in the fourth.
Yeah, it's not moving. It was just moving that one night a couple nights ago. That's what we're doing. We're going to stick to screens. We need our shooters to shoot, drags the X5 up, and then he makes plays from there. So he has speed. He has speed into it, which is good. So not only does he have the physicality and the intelligence, he has speed and thrust. A lot of times you talk about pace just up and down. We talk about pace into action. He has great pace into his screens.
Hey, Jordan. Obviously, the past couple weeks, it's been a little bit of tough sledding offensively and just injuries and bad news. How important was it to have a night like this going into a 6-day break, where, get a little confidence, get some good vibes going for the last quarter of the year?
Yeah, I just think we got to zoom out. I think this is pretty typical. You look around the league, you have some spots like this during the season. I think you want to come out of the All-Star break healthy and full go. I think there's a human element to it all. We've played some good teams, some good defensive teams, and we're trying to figure it out. Do we have to be better? 100%. That was the worst 7-game shooting stretch we've had all year. So there is some shooting variance in it. I thought overall our offensive intent and purpose was better tonight. So we can build on that. But it doesn't change. Like from the tip, the next game, we got to have purpose. It's nice to have a 4-day break in here, but we're going to have to get to work. We have some things to shore up on both ends. It is exciting after a win, but it doesn't change our process tomorrow.
Jordan, you mentioned the ball movement on that last play. I just wanted to ask you about Colin getting the ball in the corner. Time's running out. He has hit big shots in these moments before. What does it say about his presence of mind just to be able to dish it to Royce like that in that moment?
Yeah, he's a winning player. We want him to shoot more, definitely came up again tonight. And the awareness of the time in that play. He was deep corner, which obviously helps get the pass there. Yeah, Colin's just a winning player. He's going to make the right play over and over and over again, and that's contagious.
Coach, how do you feel that this team, especially in late game situations, how do you feel that the poise has grown throughout the course of the season?
There's definitely like development of it. It's obviously easier with Book and Dylan, guys that have kind of been through it. This is a lineup that probably hasn't played very much in the game, in a close game. But again, I think also his ability to do it in his second year. Grayson has been through it. Royce, I think, is one that we don't talk about enough. Just his presence. We talk about like him as a passer, but him as a defender, as a rebounder, and then just offensively the gravity that he produces. And then Colin's going to make the right play. He's a winner. But Ryan was out there tonight, so those experiences we just have to continue to build on them. Ryan hasn't got a ton of those reps this year, but when he is needed, he's ready to go. Because he works and he cares. So that group of five probably hasn't played many reps late game, especially against a team like that with that much experience on the other side. I think we can build off of that.
Jordan, you kind of just went through all the guys there, but I was going to ask you about Royce. All year he's been among the league leaders in fourth quarter three-point percentage. Just what does it say about him, the way he can be steady and come through even if it's a quiet night up until that point?
Yeah, Royce just lives steady. Like, he is always positive. He comes in every day, comes to work. He's a smile on his face. He's been through it. He's been through it different places. Can't thank him enough as a first-year head coach, as a person that he's just there. He's just there. He's present. And he's always on the court. He literally is always there, always ready. Some different matchups tonight. You know, one of the greatest players ever. He has to match up to him. And he takes the challenge every single night. And you can feel his competitiveness along with his intelligence that really lifts our group. We feel good with him all those games. You know, at end of game, he doesn't make mistakes. I thought he was massive tonight on the offensive rebound in that shot. Thank you.